Okay, I'm gonna put this here. I can feel the heat. Okay, 12 seconds. Let's just hi. Hi. How's everybody doing? It's not the evening. It's like about to be the crack of dawn. So it's pretty early in the morning or pretty late at night. It depends on your sleep schedule, we'll say. Okay, calm down, servers. But this is their current thoughts and feelings about you. I was looking at my objects, all of my menagerie over here, and I was trying to find the menagerie. Excuse you. That was one of my favorite. If you played World of Warcraft, whoever you are listening to this, okay, I really like the curator. Okay, I don't know. I liked fighting a ginormous robot in a hallway. Okay, I thought it was cool. Go get back. Go lay down. He's so excited. I haven't done a video in a while. He woke up for this. He did. He was napping. He was sleeping. Okay. Let me try to be a little more serious. Oh wow! What an awesome pull! No, that's pretty cool pull. I pulled the black egg and then the golden egg. I know. Cerberus. I hate when he starts trying to bite my clothes. Go back to bed. That's what that means. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm coming. I think it's a shuffle time so that I can tell him. I don't know. Maybe he'll go lay down on his own merits. Okay, but either way, this is their current thoughts and feelings about you. In the moment, possibly, but it's more so a bigger moment than right now. Like, I don't know. It's probably more so like, I don't know, in this moment, not in this very moment, whatever. Either way, it could be though. It's not, it doesn't matter. Okay, we have option one, the black egg. Option two, the golden egg. And then option three, the rabbit. Okay, I like the rabbit. The rabbit, listen. When I don't instantly think of the sex that it makes me think of because of all the listen, rabbits have a lot of sex. This is their lifestyle. That is their lifestyle. It's just literally I don't even they're cute and fluffy and then you have no idea. They have so much sex, bunnies. I don't know. It's a known thing. Okay. But I don't know. They procreate a lot. But either way, point is, it makes me think of tap dancing because of their feet. I love when a rabbit starts stomping his foot. This is so cute. My dog does this sometimes. Okay, but either way, pick your pick, and I'll see you at your pick. It's probably going to be, I'm going to try to make it about 15 minutes for the shuffle, and then it's probably going to be about 20 minutes for each pile, so just plan accordingly, and I'll see you at your pick. Okay? Oh, he laid down. Oh, he submitted. Oh, I love when he submits. No, it's when you get them to submit on their own because they want to. It's like, oh my, you see the light. Submit to me. Okay. I watched a video of a woman carrying like a big cat, like big cats. She was carrying that thing like she owned it. Okay. Like that thing knew not to fuck with her. It was so cute. And it was thrashing. Like, let me go. And I looked at service when I saw that and I was like, that's what it is. Right? People can't picture me wrestling this dog and I want to say and getting it to submit, but I do. I don't know. I do. When it matters, all right? Listen, he is a master reader of body language. So he knows when I genuinely care and like I'm genuinely upset, not just annoyed or bothered. And he pushes, oh no, he rides that boundary. He's like, I'm not gonna care. I'm just gonna keep playing until I can tell you're like, no. Okay, I don't know. He gets it sometimes, but I always gotta look at him. Or sometimes I'll have to yell it. You know what I mean? But very rarely. Oof, anyway, I'm crashing. When I crash, I get racing thoughts. I know. I see every opportunity. Every day is practice. I don't know. Every crash is another opportunity for me to figure out how to slow down racing thoughts and explore them. All right? This triggers racing thoughts too. The cards, wow, lots of racing thoughts. Okay, it's being able to slow them down and make sense of them. Yes. Okay. But insulin, the cards cannot trigger what insulin does. No, God, no. Because I try to explain it to people. My body, the mind and the body are different, right? The brain is a part of the body, but it's not your mind. So it's like you have to merge the two and be at peace with your body and your mind, right? That's why body image is a big deal. Self-acceptance, the amount of makeup a woman wears, things like this, or yeah, of the amount of I don't even know how. Listen, I'm not a man, so I don't really know what men really quite do unless I think on it. And I don't feel like thinking on what men do right now. Fuck that. Nah, fuck men. My only, the only person I talk to right now is a man. It's my father. So like, I can't really hate men. Right? Oh no, I be getting mad at my dad. Oh, he's such a man. You know what I mean? And they're so silly sometimes. And if I'm sick, I cannot tolerate certain types of silliness. No. I started asking my dad the other night. I was like, "Are you messing with me right now? Are you fucking with me?" He's like, "No, I'm not messing. No, I am not fucking with you. What are you talking about?" I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" Start wigging out on it. I'm like, "I'm so sorry. This is the diabetes. I have racing thoughts right now. I don't know what the fuck's going on." Right? I don't know. He's pretty patient. I can appreciate that. My God, it's hot. No, it's hot in here. It's October. Watch this be the first and only fuck ass Halloween that isn't freezing, and I can comfortably go out there and trick or treat. And guess what? My kid's 18, and like I gotta like talk them into it because they're kind of like they feel like they're not allowed to. I'm like, that's nonsense. I was like, people have no idea how old you are when you have a mask on. And I guess Nicole trigger treating until the day she dies. Okay. I skipped 1 year. I went on a date instead. I'm trying to balance it out. Was it worth it? I feel like maybe. I don't think I would have went trick or treating that year, so I feel like it worked out. I went on a spooky adventure. I took him on an adventure instead. Oh, it was perfect. I asked him. I was like, "Are you scared of things?" He says, "No." Well, he's trying to act like a man, and he's trying to be chill. And he's like, "No, I'm not scared of anything." And I'm like, "Really?" Like, because I'm like riding that. I'm like, because I am scared of tigers jumping out of the woods on me at night. Right? I'm not scared of him. I don't know how to explain that. Not that he's not a threatening person. I don't know. Maybe in man world he's terrifying. But he's terrifying to me. I don't know. Men are not terrifying to me because once you realize that when a man attacks a woman, it means he's being female, like he's having a trans moment, and he thinks he's a woman. So he's coming after me. So you just treat them like a woman. And then listen, depending on how you treat that woman, is whether or not you'll get attacked more or less or whatever. You know what I mean? But women are crazy. They do the unexpected. That's what I say. So as long as that man's not acting like a woman with me, there is no threat. And then the moment he does act like a woman with me, it's like, game on. I am a woman. You're going to get eaten alive by me. Okay? You're going to get destroyed. I'm going to obliterate you. I'm going to send you to Jesus. That's what I'm going to do to you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to put you so low, you're going to go looking for Jesus. Okay? Now, is Jesus real or not? That ain't my point. My point is, I'm going to send you back to creation. I'm going to send you back to the beginning and make you wonder what the fuck, where you went wrong in life to where you started fighting a woman like you're a woman. Yeah. Well, that's why women don't fight me. I won't fight a woman. They come at you. Gotta learn to block them. No, I haven't been in a fight with a woman. in a long time. And it's always because they come at me. I don't know why they think they can touch people. I'm like, back off, woman. Don't you touch me. What are you doing? Why are you screaming at me? Why are you overstepping all of my boundaries as a human being and all of my human rights just because I spoke to you? I tell these women to go get a boyfriend and go put that on him. Go get a handler and help him train you. Hey, you fucking bitch. Good. I swear it, dude. The next time my neighbor yells, I regret not saying it loud enough, dude. I told that motherfucker to put a muzzle on her ass. But this guy, one of my neighbors, right, they're yelling, right? It's the day my dog bit some random crackhead, and everybody's defending him because crackheads make the world go round, dude. They really do. Without crackheads, drug dealers can't make money. And if drug dealers aren't going to be making any money, they're not going to be pushing the drugs. And if they're not pushing the drugs, then the police can't exploit them and loophole them as a way to keep their job. Okay? So either way, my point is that it's that day. And they're like, that dog needs a muzzle. You need to keep a muzzle on him even if he's in the yard. And I was like, I was on the phone with the police. I wanted to put that shit down. I wanted to say, you need to put a motherfucking muzzle on your girlfriend, bitch. Put a motherfucking muzzle on that hoe. I said, sorry, hello, police officers. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't. I want to make them eat that phone. I wanted to make her eat it, dude. I wanted to just take it. No, don't punch me. I'm holding it like this. I'm on speaker. She's screaming at me. And I'm like, she's got me right now. She's like, oh, she's on the phone? She's not going to yell at me. So I'm just going to go ahead and release it onto her. And I'm like, look at her. I wanted to take my phone and just ninja star it right into her fucking forehead. It would split her. Mark my words. Shit, I know how to split a bitch, okay? That bitch would have a split on her forehead. And she will have a scar for life. Every time she looks in the mirror, she's gonna remember the day a woman threw a fucking cell phone at her big yapping mouth because she's overstepping boundaries and human rights. You know what I mean? She's gonna remember the day. She's gonna remember that. I try to tell people that we need society to help train people sometimes. We can't be so nice to people when they act out like that. Sometimes they gotta learn lessons the hard way. They're begging for a lesson and nobody will give it to them. So they just walk around thinking there's no lesson. They think they're in the right if they never get the lesson. You get what I mean? And society right now is real pacifying. They just want to pacify everybody and keep everybody nice. No, 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 don't say that. Don't be mean. Oh, no, no, no. We care about suicide rates, so don't be mean to people. And it's like, don't put other people's, okay, life on me like that. Like, don't do that. I ain't gonna sit around and cater to everybody's emotions because they're so fragile. Guess who else is fragile? Hey. Okay. And nobody gives me that consideration. And you know what that does? It teaches me a lesson to do it, to just be, you know what I mean? Get more independent. It doesn't fucking make me go jump off a cliff. Now, if it makes you jump off a cliff, I cannot control that. And you can never predict what'll make somebody trigger. All right. I had someone trigger something in me over asking me about a soda that I didn't even know I had in me anymore over a soda. You think that motherfucker knew that that question was going to be so loaded? I didn't even fucking know it would be loaded. Right? Is that his fault? Fuck no. Is society gonna blame that guy for making me triggered? No. Alright, they would share, oh, you gotta be more sensitive for people's feelings. No, you don't. Alright, people need to learn to handle their fucking feelings, and you will never learn to handle your feelings if you don't fucking sit with them. Alright, yeah, sit with those motherfuckers. You gotta roll in them. I'm a Pisces. I'm a professional feeler. Okay? But yeah, my point is, she would learn a lesson from social interaction. She was socially, unacceptably, disgusting, deplorably displaying herself out in nature with society, with a stranger, and that's how she behaved. She needs a lesson. She needs to learn why you don't do that. But I'm not here to give nobody lessons. No. When I see the person needs a lesson, I send it to God. And I said, there, someone's begging for it, and I ain't going to do it. There it is. I witnessed it. All right, and then God goes in there and takes care of them karmically. The balances the scale. He gives them the lesson that they deserve, fine tailored directly for their soul. I ain't gonna do all that. I got work in the morning. I'm tired. I gotta go take my insulin. Like I don't got time to teach people lessons. Okay. I'm too busy sitting around rolling in my tears and learning my own. I'm learning my own lessons in life. Leave me alone, world. Okay. And I like to do it alone. Because it's like, I don't know. I could go get a therapist. That would work, right? But I don't believe that anybody, I can't speak for the rest of the world. I can only speak for Canada. But I feel like this is worldwide. So that's why I say it, because I feel like it's worldwide. I just can't confirm it. But I feel like everybody that's got a job right now, any type of career going down, is all fake. Like they're so dumb. They don't know anything they're doing. I cannot meet a professional anywhere. You go to the pharmacy, homeboy like got his license illegally in the background of a dumpster somewhere, and he's working. He owns that. He's the head of the pharmacy, but he don't know what he's doing. But he does know how to work a computer. He knows how to do the functions, but he ain't a real pharmacist. There's no way. They're too stupid. They don't know shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just a normal person. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when I got introduced to religion and I had questions and nobody knew the answers. You know what I mean? It's like, whoa, okay. But with religion, people are real quick to be like, listen, I'm not the Lord. I ain't write the book. I don't know these things. But is my doctor going to be able to tell me that? Hey, listen, I don't know these things. No, they're not. But they all do it. They're all like, I don't know how I got here today. I don't know how I got this license. I don't even know how I keep it. I don't know. Like the police officers that come to my door, they literally they don't know what they're doing. Yeah, I'm scared that they even have guns because they're so stupid. Do you know what I mean? You cannot put weapons in stupid people's hands. But these people are that stupid. Okay, that none of them are professional. None of them, meaning none of them know what the fuck they're doing in their job. They're just figuring it out. And it's like, how did you, and why did you, and and why am I having, you know what I mean? And you can go to a lawyer, same thing. Go to a doctor, same thing. Anybody that's in like a you know what I mean, like a real deep, like an important position, we'll say. You know what I mean? Politicians, oh dear Lord, get real. Same thing. Okay, it's crazy. So nobody is a professional anymore about anything, and no one knows anything. Oh my God, I watched this. Okay, real fast, and I'm done. I watched these videos. I like to watch these videos of code inspectors. Listen, I watch the boring things, but I like it. But anyways, he walks around and because I can relate. All right, he walks around and he's a code inspector for like newly built properties, and they're doing like tons of building out in Ottawa, right? They're just building so many fucking homes, home after home after home after home, like mass production, right? Like who is all living in these homes? Like everybody's poor and living homeless. How are they building so much homes? But they're filling them. Who knows who's going in there? It doesn't really matter to me. What can I do? You know what I mean? All I can do is tell you what I see. So, anyways, point is, the code inspector goes through all these. He starts looking. He's looking at the everything, the vinyls, because I've actually remodeled plenty in my home. So, and I'm a perfectionist, so I can relate, and I know the importance of why it has to be perfect. You cannot build something imperfectly; it will fall apart. Okay, that is how it is. That's why math it goes into it. That's why architects. That's why you wouldn't know an architect is like a fucking mathematician, but he is. He knows everything math. Yeah, because he has to. And if you don't do that perfectly, because math is perfect, if you don't do it perfectly, then it's gonna fall apart. There's a reason why it has to be done that way. Processes, you know, anything. Anyways, so I go out there. Where are we? We're at the Canada with all the houses. Oh yeah. So I'm watching the inspector guy, and he's complaining about all this. I don't remember my point. Fuck. I don't know. I'm starting to get hot too. My diabetes. It's always my diabetes. I feel like such an old person. Oh, 4.4. It says I'm pretty stable though, but I did dip down into the lows. But what was my point about this guy? Mm. He sits around complaining about, oh yeah, that's all it is you should see it. That's the point. You should see how much reports he has to give. That guy has to list so much shit that he probably misses things. He should go back for 2 visits because it's like when there's so much disaster, you kind of got to come at it twice sometimes because you got to tidy the first wave of disaster, and then you can kind of see the subtle disaster behind it that you couldn't. And I'm a cleaner, so it's like that's how it is. Sometimes I'll clean something and it looks perfect. I come back to it and I can see all the stuff I missed. I gotta do it again. Everything needs a double check. So either way, my point is nobody's a professional in this world. Okay, it's a no man's land out there. A bunch of people pretending they have jobs. Period. A bunch of people pretending they have jobs. No, that's a sad world, and I live in it. That's the truth. These people are just pretending to have jobs. The most realist people are the ones that are working McDonald's. They're not pretending to have that job. They have it. They make good fries and shit. Hey, but hear me out. They don't let people in to those other jobs unless they can pretend, unless they get chosen to be like it's a role to be filled. It's literally like Hollywood, but it has hit all our professionals. So you can expect like your lawyer to not even know laws. You can expect your police officers to not know what to do. It's not that they can't do anything. They just don't know what they're supposed to do. And then expect that. And it's crazy. Okay, get close to God. Either way, hello. This is their current thoughts and feelings about you. I feel like cueing romantic music, like womp womp womp. I've been feeling. I feel like at least one of these decks, maybe this one, because it's so sexual. Someone's definitely thinking about you sexually, but either way, or they want to like romance you. I don't know, whatever. Okay, option one, the black egg. Option two, the golden egg. And option three, the rabbit. Okay, so go ahead and pick your pick, and I'll see you at your pick. Okay, it's probably gonna be about 20 minutes per pile, so just plan that accordingly. Ah, pardon me. I had burp. Okay, I have to burp, and I might have to put my hair up. This might be what's making me hot. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I didn't brush my hair. I've been just massaging my scalp all night. How did you spend your Monday night, Nicole? My scalp and listening to a live stream about fear. I was digging it. Ah, it was sad. I was sleepy. Okay, I was sleepy. So I went to sleep and I set an alarm because of my insulin, right? I did not hear the alarm. I was like, damn, I must have been really sleepy. When I don't wake up from the alarms, I always wonder if it was diabetic coma because they say that diabetic coma is only like 5 to 8 hours or something, 6 hours. You're out. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if I've experienced such a thing, but I wonder, is that what that is? I'd have to Google it. It probably isn't. But overall, hello, hi. This is option one, and this is their current thoughts and feelings about you. Okay, we have the black egg with the vulture. No, these two cards go hand in hand. Look at them. That look, dare I say, that vulture might be protecting that egg. Like that vulture, that egg belongs to that vulture. Do you get what I'm saying? Like that, he laid that vulture laid that egg or something. Either way, their current thoughts and feelings about you. This could this could be a relative, but they're a blood relative if they are. No, keep it there. This isn't a relative. They're familiar. Y'all get along like relatives. But this person's moody, broody, rudy. This person's rude. I don't know. The ring card and Cupid's arrow, they have a crush on you. This is like somebody that's. I feel like women don't like this dude. I don't care who he is. This is a dude, and women don't like him. They might like him, right? They're charming. He charms them, maybe, right? But like, I mean, like in real life, like if they like hang out with this dude. he ends up offending women. Like, this is the type of dude where like you just can cue a bunch of dates and he's getting like wine thrown in his face. She's getting up and walking away. The other girl is blocking him. Like like he don't know necessarily what he's doing wrong, and he's not even paying attention to it. He doesn't even see it as basically he's just offensive. The black egg. I feel like this could be a woman, but it's coming through like in my mind as a man here. But this guy's got a crush on you, okay? And that's what I'm saying. It could be like a mixture. If you're a man, this is about a woman, and if you're a woman, this is about a man. But so the gender's irrelevant how I play it out, because basically with the black egg here, you guys are kind of the same. You get what I mean? You're one and the same. You're gonna resonate with this person's feelings, like or just their vibe or how people treat you is the same way that people treat this person. And this person's like, I'm not really that offensive, but people overreact to this person. That's what it is. And this person's like, I don't know. I can't tell if they still got like hope in them and if they still try or if they're just bitter. I can't tell if they've gone bitter, they look pretty bitter. Okay, but not at you. They're not bitter about you or anything you've done to them. Do you get what I mean? That's just about their tone. I feel like when it comes to courtship, we'll call it dating. Okay, the Cupid's arrow, but then you just can't stop saying it. This person's got such a crush on you. I feel like the vulture card, you wouldn't know. And but you make this person, you must make them happy or something. Because I was gonna say you wouldn't know it, but you make this person smile. If when you hang out with this person, they don't look like this. Do you get what I mean? You uplift them a bit. You might not know that though, because you don't see them when they're being this vulture. Okay, but the black egg card, they were born this way. Person's very theatrical. It's funny. Okay. They're like, I was born this way. And I picture them like starting a story. They're like, then they just start the date and there's a thunderstorm and my mother like there's an origin. This man or woman, they got an origin story. Something. But they wanted the ring card. This is like somebody I feel like that it's not that they've given up on dating. I feel like they just don't bother to date. If they do, it never works out and they're kind of expecting it. You know what I mean? And this is somebody who they've maybe matured, they've maybe fine-tuned themselves, they've made like whatever they've offended, whenever this person like offends people or has bad interactions, whether it's a friend relationship, a dating relationship, a family relationship, whenever they have an interaction that don't go well, they reevaluate themselves and they're very judgmental on themselves and hard on themselves. So they are not as offensive as people try to feel like portray they are, right? And they know this because they pay attention to themselves. They got self awareness, like high amounts of self awareness. So they can see that basically this person, where they are right now in life, is where they're not really trying to edit themselves for anything because they feel like they've already personally matured and edited themselves to being non-offensive. They're not even a bad person. Things like this, but people are still treating them that way. So that's why this person doesn't really like. They're not sitting around trying to change, and they're not really loathing over who they are. They just accept that they don't really get along with most people. People don't. People choose to not get along with this person. They don't fully get it, but they accept it. But then they meet you, all right, they like you. They get along with you. I feel like this person being able to get along with other people is kind of hit or miss, right? It's the same as anybody else, all right? But this person can get along with people just fine, even if they offend him or her, right? And they can move on, but other people kind of don't give them that courtesy. So this is like somebody that don't got a lot of friends. They don't hold a lot of friends. They don't keep a lot of friends, and it's not really their fault. Like they're not like to blame, like, oh, it's because they're some type of terrible person. You know what I mean? It's not one of those where you're like, oh, when you see a person with no friends, it's because they're a bad person. It's like, no, when you see a person, this person basically doesn't socialize too much, and it's just because it doesn't really go well. They could be trying to talk to somebody right now, and it's already done in one night. They're already like, never mind. I mean, I don't get along with them. They don't get along with me or something, right? But they meet you. I don't know how they meet you. Okay, the messenger card. This okay, this is somebody you've exchanged messages with. Y'all chat. They love this. The Cupid's arrow. I don't know. They just have a crush on you. It says have faith, love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting and hesitation. So I feel like this is somebody where I don't know how y'all started talking, but y'all didn't start talking because y'all wanted to talk to each other. But yet you did want to talk to each other. This is like where you have a friend group or something. You like this person, you meet this person, you want to get to know this person, but you're not really the the vulture card, the black egg card. Like you're not really looking like that. It's you're not, and it's not pessimistic, but it is kind of like they're approaching with caution. So like this person was like cautiously scoping you out, and somehow y'all end up talking and being social with each other, getting to know each other. Messengers, like you have a chat, you have conversation with this person, but it wasn't because one of you wanted to like talk to the other person, or that it's just by chance. That's why it's making me think it was maybe a public scene. You get put into like you're at work or something, and then your coworker's there, and you guys have to talk. And now that y'all have had to talk, you're free to talk. You guys know each other. Like you know what I mean? Like that boundary that broke the ice. Like you guys have your ice has been broken with this person, and both of y'all wanted to talk to each other. So this is good. I don't that's destiny. It is. Okay. But either way, y'all bump into each other somehow, and y'all start getting to know each other somehow, and it's what y'all would want. So you're happy that you're doing that. I feel like both of you might have a crush on this person. That's why there's a lot of matched energy. Agapanthus. Words of love. Aw, speak with your heart. Aw. So I feel this person's so pessimistic about love. I feel like they they want love. That's what I'm saying. You're kind of a too good to be true type thing. Right? I mean, so they're kind of taking it slow, but I feel like this person's got nothing but kind words for you. I don't know, they really like you. Insight. The answers are there for those who look. I feel like if you ask this person, do you like me? They would say they might not want to tell you, but if you corner this person, I feel like they're gonna find some way to tell the truth, but with comfortably. I don't know, speak with your heart. I feel like this person speaks with their heart. They don't put too much thought into their words. And that's probably why they offend people so much. Because they're really not, they're speaking with love and it's offending people. And they're like, I don't understand. Whatever they've ever been offended, I feel like this person can offend people intentionally, right? And they are not as offended when this person offends people accidentally. And this person, like, basically offends all of their romantic interests accidentally and not realizing it. And I feel like, and they're only speaking from, they're just like opening up with the person. They're trying to be themselves around the person because they want love. You know what I mean? And most people do not like them when they're themselves. You know what I mean? And I feel like they're not trying to change who they are because, like I said, they speak from their heart. They approach things very innocently, at least with dating. So, like, if you tried to okay, if you were to try to date this person, you guys were to try to start flirting or anything like this, I feel like you can trust anything that they say. They're going to speak the truth to you. If you ask them if they like you, they're going to say, "Yeah, I like you." I mean, they might be okay. They might be very clever, and you say, "Do you like me?" They'd be like, Why would you think I don't like you? Who said I didn't like you?" You know what I mean? Like they might. This is like somebody that might deflect with a question type of thing. Okay, but I feel like you could talk to this person. You could ask them these things. I feel like that's probably the black egg. I feel like they'll never maybe tell you. It's like a secret admirer, but it's not. That's not their vibe. They're not someone that's trying to just sit around and admire you and like you know what I mean and not do anything with it. Have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation or meeting and hesitation. This is somebody that's like trying to manifest. They're trying to call in a lover. They're trying to like find love. So they see you. They think they found love. They think they love you. Like, this is love that I'm feeling. This is the love. Yeah, that's what it is. This person's genuinely like, is it? So that makes me think that you've offended them and they've turned the other cheek. You know what I mean? They've looked past it. They're like, oh, it was like they're like, you know what I mean? They're trying to give you the courtesy that no one gives them. And I feel like, and they don't do this. I feel like they're not really quite big on this. This is somebody that's like, I feel like if you actually can offend, this person's hard to offend. If you can offend them, they don't, I feel like they're not really interested in you anymore. But I feel like you've somehow done this and they're still interested in you. They're like, is this love? I don't know. But overall, the cross card, that's more about destiny. Okay, so their current thoughts and feelings about you are that it's destiny. They were meant to meet you. They were meant to bump into you. This person's very romantic. This vulture, whoever they are, they're very romantic. I don't know. They're romanticizing y'all's relationship, but I feel like y'all are not a couple. So you guys aren't dating and having some type of romantic relationship, but y'all have a relationship that's developing, and it's for they have a crush on you. It's to try to be with you and like love you. So they're romanticizing like all of your whole like since the day that y'all met. They're seeing it as y'all's love story, something like that. Like they look back on it. You know what I mean? So this person's very romantic. I don't know. Okay, I feel like that's just their way of remaining positive. This person has to have faith. I don't know. This person has a lot of not self-doubt. Like they doubt their own. Um, and they doubt. It's not that they doubt themselves. They just kind of they don't know. They don't know. This person's never. I feel like no one's ever properly loved this person. So I feel like this person's tried to love people, but they didn't get it reciprocated properly back. They might have got too much back from the person, smothering, or not enough, like disinterest. And I mean, and it just wasn't right. And then, like I said, they constantly offend people. So even if they did finally maybe like find somebody that they could love on, then it's working good, they end up offending them, and that person just is like not interested in their personality. As I said, so this person, like I said, they have to remain faithful and hopeful that love is coming. And they feel like it's you. This is like somebody, like I said, they were looking for love. They meet you and they're kind of like, they stop looking. And it's not because like they're trying to pursue you and you guys are like an item. It's because like they don't see the point in looking elsewhere. They found something. If they were looking for someone to love on, they found someone to do that with, but they just don't necessarily know how to get there. They're like in the process of trying to get there with you, something like that, like a courtship process, but neither of you have initiated it. Like you've shown interest, maybe. This is like a friend that like wants to come out the friend zone, something like that. You know what I mean? So they feel like y'all get along. You would make a good couple. All of these things are lining up. They gotta trust that. They have faith card. They're like, I asked for this. This is somebody that asked for it. That's why I said they're trying to call it a soul. They try to manifest a love, like, but genuinely. And I tell people all the time, you can do that as much as you want, but you cannot force love. You can burn as many candles, you can suck as many cocks, you can eat as many hearts, you know what I mean? You can kill as many pigs. Whatever it is you're doing to try to force love, it cannot happen. Okay? Free will exists, whether people like to admit it or not. And people that can't admit free will exists are people that can't take accountability for their actions. People that can take accountability for their actions have zero problem admitting that free will exists. They can see it every day. You know what I mean? So while there is destiny, there is free will. So this person, they see it as they called you in, and it's destiny. And it's not that they don't trust that. It's just that that doesn't mean that it'll work out. You get what I mean? Like I don't know if they know that, but that's the fundamentals to it. They've somehow manifested you with the powers of their mind, right? And now here you are, and they basically, you might not like them. Just because they were able to cultivate you doesn't mean you'll want to be with them. And you have the right to decide that. Everybody does. Okay? Nobody, I mean, just because somebody loves you times 20, it doesn't mean that you love them back the same. And you don't owe them yourself just because they love you. You know what I mean? That's not how love works. That's conditioning. You know what I mean? That person, you should be able to walk away and that person still cares and loves about you, whether you're with them or not. That's what unconditional love is, when you just care, right? So you do the right things out of care, even if it means not being with somebody. So it's like, just because they called you in doesn't mean you want them. And that's the reality. The sickness comes when people try to force it. All right? You can call in people that you would like all you want, but if they don't like you back, then you cannot force that. People doing love spells and rituals, weird shit. I feel like it'll bring it in, get you the attention, but you cannot expect that to force someone to love you. No, fuck that. It's called a fucking curse, dude. Like, what? That's making that person a slave. Either way, the point is here, their current thoughts and feelings about you is nothing but love and insight. They want to know more about you. They want to get to know you. Y'all have broken the ice, but like the vulture card. I feel like they want to talk to you and they want to get to know you. They want to do all these things, but they don't necessarily know how. That's what I'm saying. They're like, it's like trying to get closer to you on a different, from a different angle. Like you can get to know that this person could message you right now and talk to you about anything, right? But they want to talk to you about romance. They want to talk to you about dates. They want to talk to you about what you like. They want to get to know you intimately. And they don't know how to do that part because they're somehow like, not comfortable to do it. They don't know. I don't know. They're trying to court you. This is making me think it's more so a man because there's like a pressure on them to like to make a move or to you know what I mean? To come, you know what I mean? I can't think of the word, but either way, there's a pressure on this person to like make the moves and make it happen for them because they're the ones that asked for it. Do you get what I mean? But it's confusing because you as the viewer, you match their energy, so you both have kind of asked for each other, and now you both have met each other, and you're in connections with each other, and now it's where what this is when the love can bloom, and this person's like doesn't know how to really do that. That's all I keep saying. The Tower card. I feel like this person's very isolated. Okay, their thoughts on you are that you keep to yourself. The insight card. This is something that they want to get closer to you personally because you're a very personal person. Something like this. So they want to be like a personal friend of yours. Like you talk to them a lot. You talk to them about anything, all sorts of things. Y'all make good friends. They want y'all's friendship. All right. And I feel like and they want to encourage it and you know what I mean? But because they like you, they put a pause on that. They can't really explore the friendship without really exploring their own feelings for you. Something like that. So they're basically exploring their feelings for you and thinking about you. But they know they love you. They know they want to be with you. They know that they basically know that you're what they've manifested. But I feel like this person might be afraid of rejection. But words of love. What are they thinking about you? I feel like this is like if this is a man, if this, what I mean, if you're here for a man, this is somebody that's going to want to deflect and always have you talk. They're gonna be like, no, let's talk about you. And it's just because I feel like they want to hear you talk. They like your voice, things like this. They like what you have to say. You might make this person think, you know what I mean? Like this person can enjoy what you're saying because it stimulates their mind on a personal basis. So it's like, so it's not like, oh, I wish you would shut up so that I could sit here and be private with my thoughts. They're like, oh, no, keep going. You got my thoughts going. You know what I mean? Like something like this. So, Six of Swords, okay, this person, like, They try to think about why they want to know why you're so private or why you're so isolated. You know what I mean? Like why you're so secluded. You know what I mean? They want to know why you're single, why you're so perfect for them. You know what I mean? Because I feel like they wished for something perfect. Like they wished for something. It's like this person might have made a wish. Okay, so if they've wished for like they wished for this essentially, right? And it can't. They're having a hard time believing that it came true, that their wish came true. You know what I mean? The with card. That's what I was gonna say. The soulmates. That's what I'm saying. This person needs a soulmate. They've realized that they're like, I'm gonna need somebody perfect in order for them to for me to be in love with them or whatever. I don't know, but overall, you're perfect for this person. They feel like they wished you specifically, like girl or man of the dreams, of the dream. Like yes, but still, they think of you as like you're exactly what they were looking for. It's not that they can't believe it exists. I mean, it is, but like they have to keep continuing to get to know you to confirm it. And I feel like if they do confirm more that you are good for them, you are someone they want to date, and they're comfortable to feel like you would want to date them too. Do you get what I'm saying? So they have no reasons to have these rejection issues, right? But they're kind of held back from this. And it could be because, like, cold feet. You know what I mean? This is somebody where if you pair up with them, you're going to end up probably being with them for life just because you guys get along great. You're exactly, you know what I mean? Something like that. And that's a big deal for this person. This person's maybe been alone a long time. This the whip card. But I feel like you got their full attention. They can't think of anybody but you. You get what I mean? They can't think about, they have to pursue you. That's it. They want to pursue you for romance. And they cannot not pursue you. They have to. They want to. And I feel like, but this person, I feel like they weren't prepared, they weren't ready, they weren't expecting, they didn't believe, they have faith, love is coming. I feel like they held faith, and now here you are, and it's just hard for them. And I feel like they don't. This is like something where they don't want to edit themselves. They want to be themselves, and they're very boisterous about it. They are themselves. They don't hold back. Like I said, they've matured themselves, and they're happy with who they are, right? But they've seen it push people away or upset people. And even if they're able to see it as they weren't really they were being overreacting or things like this, they still see that happen. And this is like somebody that's like kind of like quiet around you. They don't want to really show too much of their personality with you, or they don't really want to get too open with you, or too loose with their words with you. They don't want to have too much fun with you, and like you know what I mean, and speak with your heart and stop thinking. They don't want to like not they overthink you because they really don't want you to run away. They don't want you to get offended. They don't want you to take them wrong. You poke an insecurity in them. That's another reason why they think they're in love with you because they genuinely care if they offend you because you'll run away like the last person they offended, and they're like, oh no, I don't want this person to run away. I really care. Do you know what I mean? They're like, I care if this person, if I offend this person, I care, and I feel like this person they're not used to caring about that. And I feel like, and that's what's making this person self reflect and think that they're in love with you. They are in love with you, right? But we're looking at it from their own mind. And they're like, I think I'm in love with this person because why do I care? Why do I care if I was to offend them? Why do I care about any of this? And it's because of the outcome. They don't want that outcome. So they're trying to be very cautious, but this isn't a fake person. So they're not trying to come in and like fake you out while getting to know you or something. And or you know what I mean? So they gotta basically take the risk and like see if you accept them. In him, there's an acceptance. This person needs you to accept them, and they don't know if you will. And it's not because they're judging you and thinking, "Oh, I don't think they'll like me." It's not that type of self-doubt. It's just from the past because it's a pattern. Like it's you know what I mean? Like they they've learned to expect it, so they're like, "I don't want to. I don't." You know what I mean? So they hold back a lot. Okay. The insight card. I feel like this person wants to tell you this. They want to tell you all of this. I think I'm in love with. They feel like you would help them understand. or organize their thoughts. You know what I mean? And they feel like, I don't know, they feel like it would basically move y'all's relationship somewhere too. If they were to explore their feelings with you, right, and to have a conversation about it with you. But y'all are either gonna be a couple after that or not, and it puts this person. I feel like it'll let this person move on. So this person's like they want to move on, you know what I mean? Because, but they don't, because you're what they were looking for. So there's nothing to move on to, is how this person sees it. There's no one to move on to. There's no more manifesting to do. You are what they manifested. They just not with you, you know? And and they're trying to, they're so nervous. I would say nervous. Oh, the golden mirror. That's what I'm saying. This person's a little narcissistic. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-side relationships, and love bombing. I feel like this person, I feel like they've experienced narcissism. And so this person can be narcissistic, right? And I feel like, and when they can be, is very grandeur. Like they're not trying to be, it's not to be abusive. It's just them. I feel like, is it really narcissism? It's like, if this person's the best at that and they speak about how they're the best at it, is that really being narcissistic, or is that just knowing what you're good at? You know what I mean? Like this person, that's why their narcissism, I feel like, is healthy. The golden mirror is kind of like a good one, right? It's not like a narcissistic, like abuse, like a personality disorder. If this is a man, he's got like a healthy ego. Like, you know what I mean? He doesn't lie to himself. He doesn't fool himself. You know what I mean? Things like this. So it's like, love is kind of, I want to say, a foreign concept for this person because they're very realistic. Okay, so if they realistically look at you, they're like, that's not possible. You know what I mean? If this person was trying to make a wish to see if wishes are real and it came true, he's like, this is not possible. It's like somebody like forced to be a believer in his own powers to like manifest. And he's having a hard time even believing that. You know what I mean? He's got to believe in himself or her. But most of you, this is going to be a man, but it does work both ways. So I feel like this person comes off as very narcissistic. I feel like you talk to this person's exes and they blame him or her. They blame them for everything. They're the monster. And I feel like, in this person's like, I don't care. They don't care. But you, they do. They do. Oh, they care way too much. And this is what's making this how they know. But they're just doubting everything. I feel like, so this person cares so much that they sit around and overthink and self-doubt on everything. And it's all because they want to be with you, and just kind of, this is the first time they've ever kind of been put in this situation. Do you know what I mean? Where they asked and received, but like I said, just because they received it doesn't mean they can keep it. They got to actually like know how to keep you. You know, you have to love them back. You don't make them fall in love with you. They want you to just love them as who they are. You know what I mean? And this person loves who you are. They've like whatever bits they've gotten to know about you, they just love it. I don't know. They like you. They like your personality. And I feel like, and it's because it's familiar to them. You guys kind of have the same sense of humor. Might got the same outlooks. Because, like I said, the same way that this person's been treated is the same way you've been treated. Right? So you might get called toxic if you're a girl or a man. You get called toxic, something narcissistic, full of yourself, all sorts of terrible things. Any past romance you have, or partners, I feel like they all, like, it's not that they hate you, but they sure as hell blame you, something like that. So it's like this person feels a familiarity with you, so they feel like it's safe to love you, and I feel like that they just gotta figure it out. I don't know. I feel like, as self-absorbed as they are, I feel like they kind of need to be. This is somebody that needs to pay attention to themselves a lot because of, like I said, they're very innocent when they go to socialize with people, and that's put them. It's, you know what I mean? Like, it's made them be kind of offensive. And like I said, they fine-tuned themselves to not be offensive. They're very acceptable as a person socially, so they still offend people romantically. And I mean, so they're like, I don't know, the gift card. Okay, like I said, ask and you shall receive. This person, they're very giving. This is like somebody that wants to give you something. They don't know what to give you, but they want to give you something. I don't know. Thanksgiving's coming. Here, here's a gift. Here, I wanted to give you this. I wanted to buy, I saw this and I wanted to buy it and give it to you. They're very giving. They think of you a lot. They think of things you would like. You know what I mean? This is like the type of, whether it's a man or a woman, this is the type of person where they're gonna buy you something because they think you'll like it, right? But then they'll also buy you things that they'll like, and they'll try to see if maybe you'd like it too. Like to give something to you. Like they won't just always give you something they know you want. They will like to try to surprise you with like a gift that they think maybe you'd like, but it's based off of them liking it. And what makes me think of that is like if you're a woman, right? So you don't maybe you don't dress very sexy. This person would maybe buy some lingerie and be like, "Hey, would you be interested in maybe trying? Maybe this is a gift." And this, it's making me think of maybe this has happened in the past, and now the woman took it as like they try to turn it around on the man and try to make it seem like, oh, all you care about is sex, or oh, like they took it offensive somehow. Do you get what I mean? So they want to buy you lingerie and offer to you and see, but they worry about how you'll take that. And it's all nothing but love. It's a compliment. It's because they want to see you in it. It's because they think your body is beautiful. This is what they want to say. They would love to see you in this. You know what I mean? It's like they see a woman walk by in some a really nice out like pants or something, and they're like, and they want to buy those pants to put them on you, and so they could see you in pants like that because they're nice pants. They make your butt nicer. They something, and he would buy it for you, and you don't want you to be offended. So this person basically sticks to gifts that they know you want or know you like, but this is somebody that's just a giver. Like they like to they think of the people that are in their lives and they give them things. I feel like they're a very good gift giver. They like kind of know what people would like. So that's why when they see a questionable item that they like and they don't know if you'd like it, something like that, this person's in love with you. They think about these types of things. You get what I mean? And it's mostly, like I said, from their past. So that's why something like this has maybe happened to them. The person everyone kind of takes this person wrong. And they don't understand that too much. And it causes a lot of blockages with them. But overall, they see you as some type of gift to them. Like you're exactly what they're looking for. You're exactly what they want, and you accept them. They're confident that you like them and that you would accept them and that y'all would couple up nicely. Do you get what I mean? But they still have to kind of like feel it out because they haven't never done anything like this before. I feel like liking a person and then like getting to know them, like it must be the way you are. Because if you're like this person and this person's like if you're like this person, you're going to behave differently than other people that this person has dated. If this person's ever dated anyone that was like them, they would still be with them. So because this person's single, it's because they've been not rejected per se, but that's part of it. They've been rejected, not accepted, whatever, right? So they're single because they're choosing to be. Because I'm sure there's like a lot of people would still want to be with this person even if they're being offensive to them. But this person doesn't want to sit around offending their person and arguing with them all the time and pacifying situations. They just want peace and acceptance. You know what I mean? Like they know arguments happen in life or miscommunications happen, but they're not trying to have that be their life. You know what I mean? They don't want that to be what makes the passion go around in their relationship is because y'all are always popping off. They don't want that because it makes them the monster. And they don't want to be nobody's monster. They'd rather be alone. They're like, I'm gonna be a monster, I'm gonna go be alone. You know what I mean? They're like monsters don't date. You know what I mean? So because they can relate with you, okay, that's one of the reasons why it's so hard for them to kind of know what to do. They would just because they can easily just ask themselves what they would want and apply it, right? But you're not going to necessarily respond. You're going to respond from the same type of aspect from your own treatment issues. You know what I mean? So it's like your behavior, your responses, the way you react with this person, it's like they feel like you like them and they're just not approaching right. You know what I mean? So you're not you're not a Cupid's arrow. Like you know what I mean? Like they have faith that like they could just. It's not that they've messed it up or anything. They feel like they could approach, and if it goes wrong, like I said, they don't know what to do. This person's nervous. Okay. Silence. The silence card. As I'm saying, when this person starts overthinking, they stop talking and they don't know what to say. And I feel like, and then they let opportunities pass them by, things like this. This person's been trying to talk to you for a while. Okay. With the black egg card, it's making me think of black magic, even, or something. Like this person's wondered if there's some type of something. They don't understand why it's so hard to talk to you. Right. And it's because they care so much about possibly losing you. So it's like it's kind of like you're there, y'all are friends, and it's there. Okay. If they do anything to it, that could change. But if they leave it as that, it'll always kind of be there like that. So this person's kind of taking their sweet time, but at the end of the day, it's not because they're trying to put you through anything or make you sit around and guess or wonder. And I mean, it's because I feel like they just don't they're thinking. They're thinking of ways of to approach. They're thinking, and then I feel like, and then they talk themselves out. And I feel like, and they're gonna go through this for who knows how long. But overall, I feel like they're gonna, they're either gonna do this until you start dating somebody else and you're not available anymore, or they're going to do it until they get their answer with you. I don't know. They want to take the relationship out the friend zone. And I feel like, to be fair, there really isn't much of a friend zone going on here. I feel like the messenger card, I feel like y'all are friendly. And I mean, it's like two people that are friendly and would get along great, but they never really do because they like each other too much and they don't want to offend the other person. And then they lose the friendship they'd rather, you know what I mean? Like, this is like somebody that doesn't want to ruin the friendship, but there isn't really much of a friendship to be had unless y'all are romantic. And that's what they realize. So they're like, what do I do? You know what I mean? And either way, their current thoughts and feelings about you are that they're in love with you. They like realize this, they know this, they feel this, and they love it too. They're very happy to be in love with you. They're very happy with you. They accept you. They like you. They just gotta figure out how to fully believe and trust in what they're seeing and hearing from you. Like if you tell this person you like them and you want to, they're gonna find a way to see the negative in it, just to be prepared for it. And I feel like so whenever they encounter anything they want to say to you, they see the negative in it, and they're not prepared. They go back to no, I'd rather just keep it just as we're friends because if that happens, I don't like that. You know what I mean? So they're problem solving it with the intentions of dating you. And I feel like before anyone else dates you, something like that. So I don't know. We'll see. It's one of those to be continued. We'll see what your friend that wants to be out the friend zone. We'll see what they do. Okay. But either way, I hope you enjoyed. That vulture. This is this isn't a classic vulture. This is it. Anyway, option two, the golden egg. Man, okay. Your person's thoughts and feelings about you. I feel like this is like somebody who's mad because they can't have you. Something like that. It's not because like you're out of your league. It's not something rude. It's kind of like they just can't. Like this person's unavailable. This could be like a married person, and they like you, and you're so great. You're perfect for them. Oh, you're like their soulmate. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god, but they're married, so they're like the vulture card. So they're, you know what I mean? They're unavailable. So you know what I mean? They're bitter that you're so perfect, but they can't have you. They don't want no one else to have you, but they can't even have you. This person would rather see you wither away as this golden egg with no one touching you. Okay? Because it can't be them. There's something like that. That this person is like a claim over you, an ownership over you. At least they think they do. Okay. Insight card. The answers are there for those who look. This person's looked into you. This is somebody you haven't dated them. This isn't like an ex. None of that. But it's because it starts kind of feeling you know what I mean? I start thinking, no, it's not an ex. The ring card, this is somebody that wants to date you. The Cupid's arrow, they got a huge fucking crush on you, right? But they're mean to you. Like, not like they gave a bad joke. Or you know what I mean? No, they're mean to you. They say fucked up shit to you. They yell at you. They're gonna tell you to go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? Like they're nasty to you. It's one of those like where you're in kindergarten and the boy pulls the girl's hair because he likes her. You know what I mean? And he's an adult now, so it's like, why are you still? You know what I mean? Why don't you just? Because he can't. This guy cannot. He's like I said, this is an opportunist type man. And this mostly this is a man. I don't really see this as very feminine. And basically they see you as the golden opportunity. You know what I mean? For love and romance, Cupid's arrow, right? Have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting hesitation. So this is maybe how it's playing out is maybe you thought this person was single. You think this person's single. They've lied and said they're single somehow, or given false pretenses that they're single. You might approach this person to date, and they have to turn you down. And it's because they're unavailable. This person's not single at all. Or if they are single, they're like in jail. Or you know what I mean? Like they cannot. Or this person's just a really terrible person and they just like they've lied about not just that they're single, they've lied about their entire identity. You know what I mean? So this is like not someone that like you started getting to know a bit. No, this is like somebody that like I feel like would would just like they would be, this is like somebody that would show you a house and it ain't even theirs, but you think it's their house. You know what I mean? Like so this person's kind of like a little con artist type thing. It's kind of like when people try to date people to scam on them. And you're perfect for this. You're the golden egg. Okay? People are eyeing you for this opportunist, right? And I feel like you actually eye this person out of your own interest to Cupid's arrow. Cupid's arrow hits you, and you like this person, and you go over to this person, and this person lets you talk to them, and you have faith. Love is coming. You fluff them up. You make this person love. Do you get what I mean? You've warmed this cold, dead heart that this person has and they don't want to opportunist on you. They don't want to scam on you. They're in love with you. They want to love you. They want to be with you. The ring card, they want to marry you. You're perfect. The messenger card, they want to message you all the time. The cross card, Six of Wands, I feel like they hide their feelings from you. You don't think this person's interested in you. They told you, I'm not interested. And it's because they can't be with you. Oh, but they're so mad about it. They want you with nobody. They don't want you with anybody but them. Listen, this person ain't even single. But I mean, or it could be they're like, I don't know, they've lied to you about something. Maybe it's something they do on the side. That's what I'm saying. There's something that they block themselves from being able to have you. Do you get what I mean? It's almost like they tell themselves that they don't deserve you. You're too good for them type of energy. That's literally the first thing I thought of when I saw these two cards was that egg is way too good for that vulture. Like, you know what I mean? And that's kind of this person's mindset. They think you're way too good for them. They look down and they're like, I'm just a vulture over here. They're like, but man, I'm in love with that golden egg. I mean, this is like somebody that would like they want to change their entire life so they could be with you, and that's the only way they could be with you is if they change their entire life. So if they were married, they'd have to get divorced. If they live in this country, they're gonna have to move to that country. You know what I mean? Like big, like it could be something as simple as that. This man is single and he's just not in your area. And like how maybe this and they have like a no long distance dating rule, the vulture card. They might have jealousy issues or just insecurities or whatever. I feel like with good reason, all people do is cheat. Right? But either way, point is that that puts a blockage. They can't. They feel like they can't, and it's like instantly there's it's because they feel like they're not good enough for you. And I feel like this isn't your words. This is their own like, girl, that girl's way too good for me. This person might do bad things. They might they might do bad things, you know what I mean? They might be somebody when they were younger, maybe they were a criminal, right? You're not. You're the golden egg. You know what I mean? They're a good person. You know what I mean? Like this is like Aladdin meets Jasmine. He's a street rat. Okay, riff raff. But yeah, so you're the golden egg. You're like the princess. They can't date you. They could never. Oh, but they're in love with you. Genuinely, they really do love you. This person cares about you a lot. Okay, their thoughts and feelings about you, I feel like, are that they care about you a lot, that they're in love with you, that they can't have you. All of these things that all they want to do is hold you, the golden egg. I feel like this person, if this is a man, and he's pretty strong. Because listen, I don't care how big that golden egg is. We could say it's this big, right? It's heavy. It's solid gold. It's heavy. Not just anyone can hold that egg. Okay? You got to be able to lift it. This man can lift you. They can hold you. I mean, they want to lift and hold you. And I feel like if this person's got good grip, they would never fumble you. Something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like Cupid's arrow. I feel like they're just being hard on themselves. It's not that you're too good for this person at all. But there's just them being mean to themselves. This person might be kind of mean. You know what I mean? Like I said, they like to try to pull the girl's hair to get her attention just because he likes her so much. So they're not very nice to you, is my point. And it's their way to conceal that they're no good for you. You get what I mean? And I feel like if they were to knock that off and stop doing that and just try to talk to you and be with you, like to actually date you, they're like a whole nother person. They're not mean at all. They're like, it's almost like they're forced to be mean and they're so upset. Like, it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain that. Like telling somebody you don't love them when you do. And it's just so that, like, I don't know, whatever holds this person back, it's just so that you don't waste time on them. This is like somebody that doesn't want you to waste time trying to date them. Something like that. Or trying to be, and don't be interested in me type of energy. Okay, fortitude. Be brave and dig deep. And I feel like, okay, they think you're very brave. Okay. I feel like they've thought about you sexually. Right? They think about going deep. They wonder how did they think about you? Listen, they're thinking about sex with you. Ah, the insights card. I feel like this person wants to go inside you. It's getting provocative. This person, I feel like, very attracted to you. Okay. Fortitude. I feel like in order, like I said, in order for them to actually date you, they would have to they would have to do stuff that they don't like. They'd have to change around their life or something. And it's like I want to say that they're trying to figure out like it's like they weighed out their options and they're like, it's the golden egg. They're worth everything, but they're not worth me changing my life for. You know what I mean? Like how I forget. I don't even call that. How stupid. This person thinks that you're everything, the golden egg, like, but and they would do anything for you type of it. I'll do anything to be with them. I love them so much. Oh, I'm in love with them. But yet they will not elevate their life so that they can actually be with you. Do you get what I mean? So it's kind of like, what do you expect to happen? The cross card. That's what I'm saying. This is like somebody that you have no idea how much they've thought about you, how much they've considered you, how much they've dwelled over you. And I feel like because it didn't go anywhere with this person, you like, this is like somebody where you might not even have shown interest in them. They're just somebody on the sidelines. And they did all this on their own merits. Like this is like somebody that wants to approach you but doesn't. Whether you've approached them or not. They want to approach you but they don't. And it's because they feel like they're not good enough for you. And they could be right. They could be doing something that's not very good. And you're a good person. The lady card. I think you're a very nice lady. Okay? I feel like they like your clothes. They think you're very pretty. All these things I feel like are just so that this is like things they want to tell you, but it's so simple. You know what I mean? The golden egg. This is basically this could you could have came here for a particular person But this energy seems to echo a bit. Like, you know what I mean? Like vultures kind of like they sit around in groups, right? So like I'm picturing like three or four different people that are kind of sharing the same vibe towards you. They know they're no good for you, so they don't approach. But they really like you. And they got nothing but nice things to say about you, right? And they'll probably never approach. There's just multiple different people with the same energy. Like, no. I feel like, but there is one individual here that's like maybe part of the vulture. I don't know. They might not be a vulture, but they may be friends with these people, something. And I feel like they are compatible with you. They are a good person. They're just really hard on themselves. Maybe they got a past. Okay, the seduction card. Okay, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I feel like you're perfect. I don't know. Everyone thinks you're perfect. You're very seductive. Okay, but this person right here in this chair, that's who I'm focusing on. They're seduced by you the same as any of these other people. They have a crush on you the same as all these other people. They think you're too good for them the same as all these other people. But with this person, it's them talking themselves out of it. It's not because you're too good for this person. It's not because they're a bad person. I feel like this is like somebody that's a very good person and they hide it. And I feel like they've been used, they've been exploited, they've been something. I feel like by women specifically. The lady card. I don't know. But you pull this person in. Okay? And I feel like attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, they want all of this. And we have third party interference. Right? There's something here that keeps y'all from, I feel like, seducing each other. This is going to be, this might be the person you came here for. This is somebody you're interested in. Okay? The cross card, I feel like it's not like you kind of like put your hands up to it. You could tell they like you. The golden egg, I feel like you don't know everything that they're thinking, right? This isn't like somebody that's trying to pick on you to get your attention or nothing, right? That's just one of the other vultures. This person's actually just hard on themselves and they hang around bad company. And they're actually a very good person. So they're just being hard on themselves. They're not actually like the people they're around. They're really genuinely not. But that gets in the way of y'all's relationship. Those other people, they're worried you're going to misunderstand them, or maybe you've already mislabeled them. But y'all, there's a flirtation here. You guys kind of flirt with each other. You kind of see this person as, you don't see them as a vulture. You see them as somebody to try to seduce and get to know, the golden egg. You're the golden egg. You're trying to give yourself to this person. You know what I mean? You're trying to say, like, listen, hey, let me there. And they want you. Oh, they want you, and they don't want no one else touching you, type of thing. But I feel like you're not theirs. So they're very respectful. This is somebody that's going to respect your choices. Even if you're with them, you're still allowed your own independence. Get that. Yeah. So, so basically, this person, I feel like you're such a temptation. This is like somebody that can sit there and talk to you for hours and like let the day go by and it just be like, oh fuck, I didn't do anything. I was supposed to do this. You know what I mean? And I didn't. Oh, I'll just do it tomorrow. I mean, I was too seduced. You know what I mean? That you pull this person in. The ring card, I feel like this person's been thinking about you for commitment. Ace of Wands, God, they're so turned on. This person wants to be with you. Okay, the cross card, I feel like, but you have no idea. Six of Wands, you have no idea. You don't know at all. Like, it's kind of like you walk up to this guy and you're like, hey, like you're interested in them. You think, and you're like, hey, what's your name? And they say so and so, and you're like, oh, well, so and so. You mean like, what are you doing? Like, are you single? Are you available? Would you want to maybe get to know each other? You know what I mean? Like, you show interest in them, and yeah, that makes them go crazy. But no, like, but afford to be brave and dig deep. It makes them get nervous and everything, and they would tell you, no, I don't really got the time, or they would. This is not that they let you down, they just flow with the conversation well, so it's just like, oh, okay, like they're like, oh, I would, but I got this, that, or the other, or you know what I mean, like they blow you off real easy. They give you the brush. And it's so good. It's such a good brush off that like you're not offended. You're just like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? And then like there's like but there's a playful seduction flirtation going on. So it's like that's why they told you no thank you, but like in a way to where it's like it's not that you're waiting on this person or expecting this person, but this card, like, no, you gave up on this person. This person said, oh, no, like, you might have asked this person on a date, and they said, oh, no, I'm not dating. And you're like, oh, okay. And I mean, and just because they're not dating doesn't mean you can't flirt with them and show them interest. So you do. Okay, so I feel like this is drives this person crazy because they're like, they want to be seduced by you. Okay, but the cross card, you have no idea that they even want to be seduced by you. You don't even realize that they like you this much. That you don't even realize that you have the powers to seduce them. Like you could change this person's entire day if they let you. Okay, this person's got to be real strict and put you down because they can sit there and stay up all night talking to you, and then they don't even regret it. They don't regret it one bit. They wake up the next morning, they're tired. They're like, it was worth it. They enjoyed just being in your company or something. You know what I mean? Like this might be somebody that you know from work or somebody like you've been in company with this person. You've spent time with them. You've been in their energy, something like that. And I feel like this person stayed up late quite a few nights. I feel like just to hang out with you. I feel like now I'm picturing like a group setting, like when you're playing video games. You know what I mean? This is like somebody, you know what I mean? Something like that. Y'all have spent time. The sorrows card. That's what's okay, that's exactly what I'm talking about. On the flip side, hear me out. This person has no idea how sad it made you that they weren't interested or that they weren't dating or something. Like you took that as rejection. They're not interested. They don't like you. They don't think you're not for them. You're not their type. Something like this. And I feel like and it hurts your feelings. And I feel like, and this person, I feel like if they knew that, that would make them sad because this person doesn't want to hurt your feelings. This person wonders if they've hurt your feelings. Like this person, okay, their thoughts and feelings about you are that you conceal your feelings. I feel like they've realized this now, and I don't think they realized this before. And I feel like so they question if they've ever hurt you or made you upset or hurt your feelings, and you just didn't fucking tell them because apparently you have feelings, and this person's like, oh my God, they got feelings, and I didn't know. Even like this is like somebody that didn't know you had feelings or some shit like this. It's kind of like a joke, but I feel like for them, you didn't know that you had. They wouldn't have. They would have never thought it would have upset you for them to reject you. They expect you to take it very breezy, and they're all sad about it because it's making them sad because they kind of rejected someone they want, and they don't know why they did it. They weren't. I don't know. And the sorrows part, I feel like they're really sad about it, right? They want to keep it there. I feel like they got a crush on you. They want to make it right. They want to talk to you. They want to tell you all these things. They want to tell you that like you could pull them in and ruin their day. They want to let you know that way you can control it, help them control it or something better. They want to get closer to you. They don't want to get further from you because they like you so much. They want to get closer to you because they like you so much. You know what I mean? The sorrows part. This is like somebody that feels like they ruined their own chances. You see them as some type of vulture or some type of, you know what I mean, bad energy because they kind of portrayed themselves as one, like in a way to make you not interested in them, and they're so upset about this. Okay, the seduction card. I feel like in the stars card, they don't realize that it upset you too. They don't know. They wonder if they've ever upset you. Something like that. This is like somebody that it's the lady card twice. I was about to say it's almost like this person never doesn't want to offend you, doesn't want to hurt your feelings, doesn't want to make you sad, doesn't want to make you cry. But if they did, they want to know, and so that they can use that as an excuse to kind of like love you. Tell you they're sorry, show you love, tell you they're sorry, give you a hug, explain themselves to you. You know what I mean? Like something like that. They want to make it right. They want to use it like as a platform to make it right with you and to like, express their love for you at the same time. Something like this. But they don't know if they've made you cry. Okay, but they suspected that they did. But they don't know. That's what I'm saying. They don't realize how it was sad for you. It made you sad. It broke your heart that you went to talk to this person, or y'all were trying to get together, and then they were like, no, for whatever reason. And I feel like it was just so that you wouldn't be interested in them anymore. So, and then it's almost like because they feel like, I almost want to say it's because it's because something gets in the way. Maybe this person works too much. I'm picturing like you're at work and this is a coworker. And I mean, this person might work a whole lot and they can't date. Okay, some of you, like I said, there's multiple energies here. There is a single person here who is single and can date you. And you've approached and tried to speak with them and talk with them, right? And it just didn't go anywhere. And I feel like, and it broke your heart because I feel like you really like you don't, I don't know, you liked this person and you wanted to get to know them more. You wanted to flirt with them, you wanted to do things with them, and they said they didn't, or they didn't allow it, or they make you something. So I feel like they think it's all like this. They think you don't care. They think that it's like, ah, whatever. And I feel like because you had to let it go. You know what I mean? You can't sit there and try to date someone who makes it clear that they're not interested or something, right? Whether it's a lie or not, it's a lie to you. So they want you to believe it. Nobody lies so that you don't believe them. They lie to you so you will believe them. So you do believe this person, and then you're rejected and you're sad. And I feel like, and this person wants to be with you. I feel like the only reason you flirt with them is because you can feel that they like you. You can feel that they want you. You can feel that they have a crush on you. Like y'all's matching in it. Y'all crushes match, right? You can sense it. But then when you go to talk to them, they reject it, and there's a break where it's like, oh, I thought you liked me back. You know what I mean? And then I feel like you have to let it go. You let it go, but I feel like you hide how it hurts your feelings. You hide how it makes you feel, you know, but you move on. And I feel like so this person they start to wonder, like, because they're sitting around thinking that you're just off. Oh, okay, it's not that big a deal. They're thinking they're gonna reject you and you're not gonna care. And I feel like, and then they kind of get the news that you do care. They feel it, they sense it. Maybe you stop talking to them after something. They can tell there's a shift, and they weren't expecting that. They didn't expect you to actually care about them or care if they reject you or care if they, you know what I mean, something like that. You know what I mean? They don't expect that. So they feel it, I guess. They can sense it, maybe. I don't know. But overall, the lady card, I feel like you could, this person basically, you could call them over. Like this person would listen to like your commands, something like that. Like if you told this person, call me tomorrow, they're going to do it. You know what I mean? Or if you tell this person, I need you to come right now, they're going to come right that moment. They're not going to make you wait 40 minutes. They're not going to wait. None of that. The lady card, Ace of Swords. I feel like this is somebody that respects you. So that's why I say this person hasn't disrespected you, right? So I feel like there's a turnaround here. Like just because they have rejected you, this is like somebody who says that I was unavailable, and now that they see that, I don't know, you've seduced them, they like you, their crush grew with you, they see that you like them, you know what I mean, like, and things like that, they want to like listen to you. I don't know how to explain that. Like they want to listen to what you tell them to do. Like they want you to somehow tell them, what do you want me, like it's almost like they're asking, what do you want me to do, what do you want me to do? And I feel like, and you're not telling this person what to do because you don't even know that they like you. Something like that. And that's why this person, so their current thoughts and feelings about you, I feel like they want insight about you. They want to know what you want them to do with this crush. This is almost like somebody who's like, I have a crush on you and I don't know what to do with it. They're like, you came and talked to me and I rejected you. I don't, I want to go back. I want to change that. I don't want to reject you. I rejected you out of shock or it's something. And they're like, that's why I said they rejected you in a way to where it was very breezy. They don't think they hurt your feelings. They feel like they nailed it. They're like, okay, good. It's almost like they're trying to evade it, right? And then they realize that it hurt your feelings. The, and so this makes them say, "Oh, well, there it is. The only reason they reject you is because they didn't think you were taking them. They would take you more serious than you would take them." And I feel like they were wrong. I feel like you took them way more serious than they could ever take you, and they rejected you. And I feel like, uh, and I feel like once they realize or once they hear that basically that hurt, or that you didn't like it, or that something that it wasn't so, oh, it wasn't so nonchalant over here, that they start to question. Like I said, the only reason they rejected you is because they thought you weren't serious, and then they realized, no, you just hide your serious. You don't dump it on people. You don't emotionally manipulate people. You don't do any of this. If anything, you were trying to make it easier on him so that they wouldn't feel comfortable rejecting you. Like you tried to just be like, oh, okay, that's fine. You know what I mean? And then you go cry about it. You know what I mean? But you don't want them to know you cried about it, because what's the point of telling? Like, think about that. If somebody says, "Oh no, I don't like you," you kind of just have to say, "Oh, okay. You have a good day." I don't know what you say to that, right? But if you like the person, it's going to make you upset. Why would you cry to that person? You don't like me? Why would you cry to them? Why? To manipulate them? Why would you cry to them? Why would you even show them your tears? Why would you even care to? So I feel like you're somebody who not hides your tears. I feel like you just keep your emotions to yourself, and you don't push them on people. You don't manipulate people with your emotions. And I feel like, so this person had no idea that you even cared. And when they find out that you cared, I feel like they're all interested. Then they just thought you didn't take them serious, and they didn't want to take you serious, fall in love with you, and then you run off on them. Basically, this guy doesn't want to play no games with his heart. Not with you. I feel like the golden egg. No, no, you have the powers to break this person's heart. And I feel like this person's got like a heart of, I was a heart of gold, but no, they got very, like, no, their heart is iced up. I don't know. I feel like, and you got the powers to break that shit so hard that it would break this man. And I feel like, so he doesn't want to mess with you, not unless you're serious. And I feel like, and even if you are serious, he's hesitant to mess with you. You know what I mean? He's hesitant, and I feel like it's because it's a big deal. It's not just a crush. It's not just love. I feel like it's like obsession. But no, but he does love you. He does crush you, and he is obsessed with you. You know what I mean? Seduction card. I feel like every inch of you. I feel like every bit of you. This man finds every inch of your body, every angle of your face, everything about you attractive. Okay? And I feel like the personality too, the lady card twice. I feel like this person's met a lot of women. They socialize a lot. They something, and they really, really, really like you. You're basically, this is like somebody, like I said, they're being hard on themselves. And for any of the other people that kind of resonate with, not people, but any of the other vultures that are like in this energy here, that like the unavailable ones, the ones that you couldn't date, right? They all share the energy with this guy, right? So it's like he comes down on himself and he thinks you're too good for him, right? Something like that. And basically, when he does this, I can't remember what I was saying. And it has something to do with these ladies' cards. Hmm, I can't remember. Oh well. Either way, his current thoughts and feelings about you are that he wants to try again. He wants to try again with what he knows now. He had no idea that you just keep your emotions to yourself. He thought you just had none for him. You know what I mean? This is like a guy that, like I said, he doesn't want to fall in love with you and have you break his heart. So he backs out when he starts to realize he's in love with you. But that doesn't change. Just because he backed out, he's still in love with you. The only reasons he backs out is because he doesn't think you take him serious. And then he finds out somehow, he learns this character trait about you, right? That you keep your emotions to yourself. That's what it is. It's not that you're afraid to share them. It's not that you're shy to share them. You just don't share them unless it's to be shared, unless there's a reason to share them. You know what I mean? Or if you get caught off guard, obviously. But yeah, they see that basically you keep your shit to yourself, and so they, I don't know. They really like this about you. I don't know. They like that you basically let them reject you, and they broke your heart essentially. They like that you just took it and walked away and didn't make them feel bad about it or nothing. And because they like it now that they know that it's because that's how you wanted it to be. You didn't want to manipulate this person. This person's been manipulated a lot, and I feel like if they're just looking for somebody that doesn't manipulate, and I feel like, and you don't. You don't so much. You let sweet turtle dove go away. You let that turtle dove leave. All right, you're the vulture in this reading right now. You know, you're the Phantom of the Opera over here. I feel like you let everybody do that, but you don't let people know how it makes you feel. Something like that, unless they ask. Something like that. So overall, this person's feelings about this person's current thoughts and feelings about you. I feel like that they're in love with you. And they, like I said, they want to do some type of turnaround, a look around it. They want to go back. They want to like correct their words. They want to if they said they were unavailable, they want to tell you they are available. And then it means something like this. They want to try again with you, essentially. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed. Okay? I'm still trying to think of what the hell I was trying to think of. I think I actually said it though. Who knows? When I can't remember what I just said, I end up forgetting what I was going to say. But it's how it is. And my blood sugar's fine, so I don't know. I must be just tired. Either way, option 3, the rabbit card. Okay, with the vulture. So this person's current thoughts and feelings about you, they're watching you. I don't know what they're watching you for. Listen. They like this bunny. They like this rabbit. I don't know. This vulture likes this rabbit. So whoever this is, they like you. Okay, the Six of Wands. Okay, mm, I feel like the rabbit card, I feel like you make me turn this person on a lot. I feel like easily. Like this person might be a bit touched, starved. Excuse me. They might not have been touched in a long time. Okay? So they don't want you to, this is like somebody that thinks that you think, like this is somebody that thinks you think of them, right? Like your opinion of them. And they think that you think that they're like, the rabbit card. They're just out there looking for some sex. They're out there looking for tail. They're just they're looking for anything. They feel like you think this of them. And it makes them look at you and wonder, is that you? Is that how you are? This person wants to know about your sex life, their current thoughts and feelings about you. I would think that this person's thinking sexy on you. I feel like they have. Okay, you turn this person on, things like that. Keep it there. They have a crush on you. Okay, the messenger card. They want to message you. This is like somebody where when they message you, you get excited. Okay, you like this person. You want to have sex with this person. This person turns you on. Okay, and I feel like what they're trying to figure out is it because you're easily turned on, or is it because it's them? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, are you super hot and like you're turned on by a lot of people, or are you like exclusively like super hot with them because they know that you're super hot? Do you get it? I mean, something like that. I mean, sexually, like heat. Like they know that sex. Right? They find you super sexy. This is someone that's had sex with you. Okay, they've had a lot of sex with you. I feel like this is like somebody where like y'all have sex all night type of thing. Not like y'all spend 6 hours having one sex session, like some weirdos. No, like y'all have sex, do some more stuff, end up having sex again because you're just so turned on. Do some more stuff, end up having sex again because you're still turned on. something like that. So they're like, "How you're so turned on with me, right?" And they like this, but they're like, "Are you always turned on? Is that how? Are you just always turned on, or is it me?" They kind of want that ego boost. You get it? They want to feel like it's just because it's them. And I mean, in the ring card, this matters. This man wants to like marry this rabbit. This vulture's in love with this rabbit. Okay, the cross card, the six of no. If there was a heart to be won in this vulture, you did. You won this vulture's heart. They like you a whole lot. They're just they're curious. They're curious. Like, do you have a lot of sex? Or you like what is they want to know the last time you've had sex? If you've had like okay, like I said, you've had sex with this person. This person's curious if you've had sex with anybody else. They kind of project they can't help but project that you have, baby. They're like, there's no way they were that turned on by just being with me. Do you know what I mean? Something like that. They're like, because if they were, I'll marry them right now. Type of thing. The man that would marry you right this minute. He would just drag you to the altar and say, "This one's mine forever," because they want me so much. They're so turned on by me. And I love this. I don't know. They kind of want it to be where you're not really always out there looking for some sex, right? So it makes me feel like this. I'm sniffing, I'm sensing a test. This man might have tested you. Not like to see if you would cheat on him or anything like that. No, it's not about that because you're not with this person. This is like somebody that wants to be with you. You might have tried to be with them, you're broken up, or you guys might have just, I don't know, y'all might have just had like a questionable relationship and y'all, like a lover relationship, a fling or something. And they want to make this fling a lifestyle. They want you forever. And they're like, they're like, they question this, right? So it's not that they're going to test your commitment to them, like whether or not you're a cheater. They kind of just want to see how, like, I want to say slutty. They want to see if you're slutty, if you're just like that with everybody. But as from single standpoint, now this is like an advanced test. There's layers to this man's test. He wants you single. This guy might make multiple accounts and try to talk to you. I feel like just to fuck with you, see what you do. The fuck? Either way, I feel like he's trying to turn you on as not him, but still like doing the same things or saying the same things he said to turn you on when he was with you, because he knows he turns you on. He knows this, but he just doesn't know. Does everyone turn you on, or you turned on easily? So I feel like he tries to like attack that. He tries to come at this bunny, like try to get this bunny turned on. And I feel like depending on how this test goes, that's what I'm saying. This man, the coffin card. I feel like this is like a person that prays to Jesus every night. This person never has sex. This is you. You're that person right now. No, you do not. I feel like no, if I could speak for you right now, my cards suggest no, you do not fandango with anybody. You genuinely did just get turned on by this person. It wasn't because you were touch starved. It wasn't because you were depressed. It wasn't because you were in a dark place. It wasn't. It wasn't because I mean, you made a question. No, I feel like you just really like this person. Okay, it's like that. I saw not a meme. I guess it's a meme. I saw a meme the other day, and they were like, "She's not easy, bro. She just liked you. She's out there making it hella hard for us. Trust me," or some shit like this. And it's the truth. When you just like somebody, the- you're gonna be turned on easily by them. It's just gonna be like you just gotta, like I said, the wind just has to. They could just breathe on your neck and now suddenly the waves of yes, the loins have been activated. That's what I'm saying. Like it is okay. You could stroke this person's ego. You could tell them. I kind of only get turned on like that with you. They're, they want to believe that so bad. They're like, like I said, they want to drag you to the altar. This is mine forever. They like me. They love me. They want more of me. But they don't know if that's true. And you know what I mean? Can you blame them? Like, you know what I mean? Like in the world we live in. So they can't. I don't know. They somehow test you. They find out about more about your sex life. They find out the coffin card. What sex life? I feel like you don't have a sex life. This is like a coffin card. I feel like like I said, this person's praying when they're going to bed. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like you do not. You're not that person. And this is what they're looking for. They're looking for that person that wants to be super turned on with them. They turn them on like crazy, but nobody else turns them on. They just, you know what I mean? They want that type of like sexual commitment, right? This is somebody that doesn't want you sleeping around. They want to be, you know what I mean? They don't do open relationships. The ring card, I feel like no, one on one, that's it. And I feel like you're single, so no, there's nobody. You're not having sex with anybody. That's what I'm saying. This person wants to know about your sex life. They're thinking about it. Okay. Sunflower, assertiveness, rise up, stand stronger and true. Okay, think of a penis. Okay, so so, okay, basically, this person, I feel like you turn this person on a whole lot. Like I said, you might think that this person sleeps around a lot. You might even ask him that. Like, they'd be like, are you someone that like, do you have a lot of sex? Do you date a lot of people? Are you in open relationships? I'm picturing like when you first meet somebody, you start trying to date somebody, and you maybe rush into bed with them. And I feel like you ain't try to. You just let it happen. It just happens. And I feel like because you follow how you feel. And I feel like so now this person, like I said, they they want it to be because you couldn't control yourself. You know what I mean? This person wants to be desired by their partner, right? So they could easily go get a girl that's like super sexual, but you know what I mean? Like she's gonna end up. Who knows how many men she'll desire, right? He wants to be the one and only one that the woman desires. And I feel like, and I feel like you display this to him, but he questions whether or not it's like is that how your personality is? Are you know what I mean? Do you like to sleep around? He's not judging you or anything. He just needs to know this to commit to you. He needs to feel like you commit to him. Something like that. Okay. So rise up, stand stronger and true. I feel like this person, there's a truth that this person wants to tell you, and I feel like it could be that he's secretly been talking to you here and there, things like this. Like he didn't secretly talk to you with the pretenses of not telling you. Do you get what I mean? He's not a creep like this. He did that with the pretenses of telling you. You know what I mean? Like, hey, that was me that messaged you. You know what I mean? Like this person's like they know that if they do weird shit like that, you're not gonna want to be with them. Do you know what I mean? Like, so this is they're very upfront. So if they haven't told you that they were posing as other people and stuff like this to try to like talk to you, I feel like they will one day. Okay, they are eventually. The assertiveness. I feel like they're building up the courage. I feel like to approach you. I feel like to commit to you because they've got their answer whatever their answer was. They wanted to know if you were dating around. I feel like the rider card in reverse. I feel like if you're like I said, they want to know while you were dating. They definitely did some snooping around if you were dating this person while y'all were together. They did some snooping around to see if you were sleeping around behind their backs. They saw you weren't. They've done tons of snooping since like you guys have like distanced yourselves from each other and stopped talking to each other. And they see you're still single, and they see that like you know what I mean. Like they poke at you, they get their answer. They feel desired. They feel like they believe you. They trust it. They feel it. You know what I mean? So they know you desire them, and now they know that you're not a easily desired. Like you don't just give your desire away to people like that. Like you're just not easily to get interest like this or something. It makes them feel much more comfortable about being with you. It makes them feel like you genuinely love them and want them, and it makes them want to be with you like a lot. Okay, the ring card, like for life, like a lifetime mate, like a partner, like not a sex partner, but a mate. Genuinely, that's what it is. Y'all mate for life. That's what they want. Okay, the snake card, Queen of Wands. Okay, with the assertiveness, rise up, stand stronger and true. Okay, they're that little meerkat right there, and you're that snake. Now, you're not quite a snake, right? This person's in love with you. You're not a bad person. But this person's done some things behind your back to get answers to questions that they could ask you, but you could lie. People lie. So this person doesn't even want to get lied to, or they know that they could ask you and you could tell them the truth, and then they still wouldn't feel resolved with that answer because you could be lying. You know what I mean? So unless you actually were to say, yeah, no, I like to have sex with a bunch of different people. I'm very sexual and very open. They're gonna see it as it could be a lie. You know what I mean? So they don't want to even bother asking you. They go get their answers elsewhere, however else. And I feel like if they worry that this will make you angry, they don't want to make you angry, but they had to do this in order to be with you. So basically, like y'all's relationship ends because I feel like this person kind of falls for you, right? They're shopping rings in their mind. They're thinking of life. They can see you and them. They can see a future with you. Like they can imagine like they think of they're with you and they're thinking of like, oh, I'm gonna do this with them eventually, or I'm gonna do that with them, and they can picture doing and like they don't mean it like tomorrow or there's no rush on it. They just mean it like the one day. Oh, me and them, I'm gonna take them there one day, something like this. And they basically y'all ain't together no more, but they saw future with you. They could easily see like that they were, you know what I mean? So once they realize they're in love with you, they kind of pull back and make sure it's safe to love you. And their main thing is cheating, but they don't feel like you're a cheater. They just don't sense it that they do check in on it. They somehow try. And they get their answer. You know what I mean? You're not a cheater, and you're not a sleep around, and you're not like super horny and hot and turned on by just anything. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, what they had to do to get those answers, I feel like it's not even that bad. They just kind of like um not like I said, they try to like talk to you under the pretenses of not being them, like investigator. They try to investigate you. So I feel like they didn't cross any crazy boundaries with you. They just concealed their identity, something like this. So they're scared that you're going to be angry, but they have confidence that they can like calm you because they love you. Something like that. They did all this because they love you and because they want to be with you. They want to give you like, they want to be with you forever. Like I said, they want to be married to you. This is like the type of dude where y'all get together and y'all are basically married. This is what it is. Y'all don't even need to get married. This person might not even believe in marriage today, but they would give you a ring and you're their wife. But they're not going to take you to the altar necessarily. I mean, if you want to, the vulture card, you know what I mean? I feel like if you wanted a wedding, you know what I mean? Things like this. I feel like that this man just desires you. He wants you as his. And he wants the commitment that you're his and only his. And he wants you to be super turned on by him and sexual, right? But he wants it to be for only him. You know what I mean? And I feel like he got what he wanted. Genuinely, he feels like he's got what he wanted. But you are not his, the coffin card. You're not his wife. He did not drag you over to the altar. He doesn't even, you don't even think I feel like you're looking elsewhere. If I asked you about this person, hey, what's that person up to? I feel like you would say that they didn't want to be with me because they're looking for something more serious. You know what I mean? Commitment. They're looking for someone to get married to, have a life with, maybe have some kids with, something like this. And they're like, we're not on the same page, or we're not the same speed, or you know what I mean? Like you think this person's looking for something that you are not. You know what I mean? And you kind of like are okay with that. Like you're not trying to hold him back, right? The bunny card, looking over at the ring and stuff. It's like you would like that. It's like you're looking over there. You're like, I would like that commitment ring to be coming towards me, but I just don't think this man wants to commit to me because basically you just kind of offer a relationship, and maybe, like I said, like you would think that this person looks elsewhere because you're not quite gonna be fulfilling him or something like this. And I feel like nonsense, nonsense. Right? The Six of Wands, nonsense. Okay, I feel like so this person basically their current thoughts and feelings about your would you be mad about these things? Or they wonder how you'll take it, how you'll feel. Cupid's arrow. I feel like they get upset, they get worried, they get stressed. They want to know if you still like them. This is like somebody where like, I know you were into me when we were together. They're like, are you still into me? They worry about all these things. Are you this person worries if you're looking elsewhere. Yeah, I mean, are you still looking their way? The vulture card, they feel like you're not looking their way. But, you know what I mean? And I feel like, but it's because y'all ain't together. This person was to say, hey, you would look their way. And then they say, listen, I'm in love with you and I want to be with you. And I feel like they would have to say, but I got to tell you about this. I did all these things. I got to know you secretly or something. And the snake card, they're expecting you to get a little upset somehow. The coffin card, they feel like they could calm the situation though. Okay, so overall, what they're thinking, their current thoughts and feelings about you are telling you, giving you this insight, the insight card. The answers are there for those who look. They feel like you're looking for these answers. You're looking their way. They feel like you're looking their way. It happened. You're looking their way again. They feel like, oh God, the Cupid's arrow. You looked their way. Hey, so and so. You see, what are you up to? I'm still hot for you over here. And they're like, they want to throw their cards in the air. You're hot for me still? They get the, you know what I mean? They realize that they think you're turned off. They think that you're not even dating anyone. Like, this is like somebody who feels like they lost their chance with you even, you know what I mean? And if they tell you about things that they've done to try to like be with you, they're going to lose their chance with you and all these things. But like I said, you look their way. You give them a look back, something, a message you sent. You say, hey, how you doing? It's been a while since we talked, something. And I feel like you kick up these crush vibes. You give this person hope. Okay, the assertiveness card. This is like somebody that was gonna tell you everything they did and try to commit to you and be with you, but they feel like it ruined the relationship, and now y'all can't be together because maybe you've moved on. You don't like them no more. You're mad at them for breaking up with you, or y'all don't talk no more. But yet you do, and you just don't know. You know what I mean? Like they, it's basically they see it as well. There's no point in standing up and telling them this if I'm not actually going to be with them, if they're not interested in me anymore. So this person kind of puts you down, but can't fully put you down, right? And then you do a look back on them. And now assertiveness, rise up, stand stronger and true. They want to come in, they want to tell you everything, and they want to give you this ring, and they want to hold on to you and never let you go. The cross card. No, they put their hands up to the. They're done. They found what they're looking for in a partner. And I feel like you didn't try to fit a mold. You just came as you are. Okay. And I feel like, and that's all this person likes is that you are who you are. You know what I mean? They're like, if you get mad, that's fine. This person's not someone that's going to be making you mad. And if they make you mad, they're going to be able to pacify the situation, calm you. I don't know. So like this person basically you're perfect for this person. It's all whether or not you want them as much as they want you. And I feel like if they feel confident that you do, it just took them a while. What is he chewing? Stop that. Right, Queen of Wands. I feel like they love this about you. This is somebody that likes to see when you get upset. Not like because they got you upset. Not upset like you're crying or you're no. They like to see when you like I want to say get like assertive. When you're assertive, they like to see you be assertive. It turns them on. Okay, so this is like somebody that could never argue with you because it's like a weakness to them when you get assertive and like a little like you're about to like you guys might argue this person just wants to have sex with you. They cannot. They're not even mad at all. They're they'll like drop their jaw because they just I don't know. They're turned on by your assertiveness. So this is like somebody that the moment you start getting assertive with them, they're gonna pick up on it and because they're gonna start to get turned on and they're gonna try to romance you. They're try to correct. They're gonna apologize. They're gonna figure out what they did wrong so that they can tend to this boner in their pants. Something like that. Like this isn't a love hate type of guy. This is like a like if you're on some hate shit, he's got to transmute it into some love shit. And I feel like, but it's something about your attitude. Like I don't know, you have it's with your personality. So it's not like something bad about you. The Queen of Wands, it's your assertiveness, it's your passion. They like to see this. And I feel like, and like I said, if they, it's making me think sexual, but that is like when they pull out their penis, they want to see your passion for it. They like you. I don't know how to explain it. They like your expressions. They like your jokes. They like your face. This is somebody that likes your eyes too. They want to look into your eyes, something like that. They think your eyes are really cute and pretty, something like this. That's what I'm saying. You make this person feel the vibes, the crush vibes. Like, I don't know. And I feel like, and they feel like they felt like this since the first day they saw you. And you make them feel that way every time they see you. They do like a shoulder drop. Oh, God. And if they don't, it's they held it together. They like this is like a man, and you could kiss him by surprise, and he's gonna feel all sorts of things throughout his whole body about it. Like he's so like that's what I'm saying. He's in love with you. You know what I mean? Like the obsession. Okay, but he loves you too. You know what I mean? He wants the the um the longevity of a like a intimate of a nice relationship. Okay, so what he's thinking about you, his current thoughts and feelings, I feel like he's thinking about sex. The butterfly. As I was gonna say, all of a sudden it's like the tone kind of changes. All right. Now he's kind of like thinking on you sexually. I don't know. You've turned him on. You've stood up for yourself. You've something, right? You caught an attitude real quick about something. You misunderstood something and you caught a little attitude. Now he's all turned on. And he can't. He's trying to, you know. I mean, everything's chill. Y'all are chill. Y'all are friends, but he's turned on. And in a relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. That's what I'm saying. You make this person very hard. If you're a woman here, then almost this is basically about a man. So if you're not a woman, this is about you. And if this isn't about you as the man, this is the crowd. I don't know who you're listening for. So it might just be entertaining. Okay, but either way, overall, the butterfly card, I feel like this person, the relationship has changed. The relationship has evolved. Whatever relationship y'all have, this man knows what he wants with you. He didn't never know, he didn't not know. He never didn't know what he wanted. You know what I mean? Like he always knew what he wanted from you. And I feel like and you delivered. You give him what he wants. You are what he wants. You are who he wants. Do you get what I mean? But he just had to make sure because it poked an insecurity. He got some insecurities. And I feel like it's all about your sexual appetite. Because I feel like, hear me out with whoever this man is, you have a large sexual appetite with him. And as much as he loves this, he can't help but think of the flip side of that. Like, where does that does that begin or end with me? Like, does it begin and end with me, or does it like, are you just very sexual? Something like this. He wanted to know basically if like he just like I said, he wants that ego boost to know that it's because it's him. I don't know that you like him that much, and I feel like it's because that's the effect you have on him. Basically, a lot of women could try to turn this man on, and they're not necessarily going to do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they might be able to pull out their boobies real quick, maybe jiggle some titties in his face, or touch him a certain way, and then he maybe gets turned on a bit. But holding the boner, and I mean maintaining it, like always being turned on. No one does this, but you do. You turn this person on with conversation. You turn this person on with eye looks. You turn this person on with touch, obviously. Okay, you turn this person on without flashing your titties and all. You know what I mean? Like you turn this person on with all sorts of things. You know what I mean? And this is what he loves. Okay, he just loves this. And I feel like the vulture card. I feel like this is like a man that thought maybe he wasn't into sex, or maybe he thought he had ED, something like this, or maybe he does have ED, but you're the cure for it. He doesn't have ED when he's with you, and I feel like, and like I said, there's a longevity to this. It's not just like I said. He sees you. He's still crushing on you. It's been years or whatever y'all are together. He's still like you walk in the room and he's in love with you. So the relationship evolving to the next phase. This is what he wants. All right. I feel like y'all were evolving through the phases, and I feel like in this person put like a screeching halt to it. And I feel like, and it's all because they started to. to worry. And they started to worry because they were in love. They were falling in love with you. They wanted to commit with you. They want serious, like they want a fully committed partner. They want to fully commit to you. You know what I mean? But they start to second guess it. The rabbit card, and it's all because of your sexual energy. Falseness. Okay? The falseness card with the butterfly. So they see that there's a falseness to you. Okay? It's cute though. You're a cute falseness. You're not like a bad person. You're not a fake person. You're maybe an elusive person. You might, you know what I mean? You might, like, you're crafty. Something like that. Because this person has investigated you falsely. And I feel like, and they came to you, I feel like, and they tried exactly what they tried with what worked with them, they try again with you, and it doesn't work. And it's because I feel like you don't know the person. I don't know, something. It doesn't work. It's not the same formula. This person can't get you to talk sexy with them. Something like that. They can't get you to open up sexually. And they don't understand how they do it so easily as themselves. And that's what makes them kind of see that it's because of them. So the falseness card, they see that you have falseness to you. Basically, like you're kind of like super. You're actually kind of like, okay, like I said, one on one with this person. I feel like y'all could have sex all night, right? But when y'all are in public or something like this, or if you're talking with other men, or if you're talking in a, or if another man approaches you and starts flirting, and it ain't even this dude, he's seen how you handle sexual energy from other people, and he can clearly see you're not interested. He can just see it, the way you receive it, the way I want to say the look in your eye. This man has said something like he's made like an obnoxious flirt to you, and it lights you up with happiness or something, right? Or just anything, a simple flirt, right? And then another person, he sees another person flirt with you, and it's not the same feel, it's not the same vibe. You know what I mean? It's just like maybe a compliment. It's just a flirt, just a little thing. It's just like you know what I mean? And this is what he's looking for. He's looking for somebody that is just, I don't know, likes them. This is like a man, I feel like, who has like he must have been used before, like where a woman walks out on him and it turns out they don't even love him or like him or nothing, something like that. And it's not because like he made a bad life for the woman or anything like that. It's just because the woman was a cheater. She was a sleep around. You know what I mean? She was a runaround. She was that type of energy, and he was blinded probably by how much she pushed it on him or something like that. So she's super sexy with him, and he's thinking he's got himself a nice little like sex life with a girlfriend or a wife or whatever. But no, apparently she shares herself with everybody. So he's like, oh, well, she gives everyone that sex life. You know what I mean? The neighbors, who knows? You might have a whole lot of exes. I feel like you're not the coffin card. Okay, you only kind of can be sexual with this man. Do you get what I mean? Not that he's the only man you can be sexual with, but like you like this man a whole lot, so now you can be sexual. You're comfortable to be sexual with him. He sees these things now. And these are things that just make him want to be with you even more. It makes him feel real special, makes him feel real exclusive. All right. And it makes him feel like really good about himself. Like this guy could walk around like with his head up high, like not because I'm saying that he can, you know, it's his own like mentality is that he admires you so much and he finds you so attractive and so great and like your personality is so good that like you liking him as much as you did and having it be real, like it wasn't just like you're just like that. It I feel like it gives him a confidence in him. The sunflower card, assertiveness, rise up, stand stronger and true. It makes this person feel as good as he views you. Do you get what I mean? Like he views you as something really like something really great, right? And if you want him like that and it's not faked, that means he's really great because you're not going to want trash. You're only going to want something great. This person admires you. So like you like them, they take a look at themselves and they're like, I don't understand. It must not be real. Something like that. It must not be true. They must like everyone, or they must be something like this. But then now they look at themselves and it's like they had to turn their perception and realize, no, it's because I'm just as great as them. I just don't realize it or see it or something. The vulture card. They've been through things. Life, listen, when life takes you through a lot of shit, you know what I mean? You gotta like, someone comes along and helps like start your life again. Like, you know what I mean? Not start it, but like help you move out of the energy, clear the energy. And I feel like, and this person's been drowning in their own negative energies because of past relationships and things like this, or whatever's happened to them in the past. And I feel like, and you come along to help kind of like, take him out of that. The coffin card, like, you know what I mean? Like to resurrect this motherfucker's heart. You know what I mean? And his love life, his sex life, even his penis, even. Look at his dick hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like the fuck. Poor man's. Let's blow the dust off your balls, sir. We have not used this in a long time. Okay, but overall, they want all these things. They admire you, and they see the power in believing you. Because if they believe you, it makes them become such a. They see themselves as something so much greater than they see themselves as, but without you. And it's not because you make them great. You just make them see how great they are. You know what I mean? Other people have actually, or just life itself has dragged this person down to where they don't really think they're that great. They don't think they're that special. There ain't nothing special about them. Whatever they offer, anyone offers. You know what I mean? But you like them. So they're like, that's the only thing that's different about me that I offer that other people don't. And it's the fact that it's them, their personality, their soul. You know what I mean? Who they are as the person. So they feel like you like recognize them. And like I said, they have a hard time like fully accepting that because of the fact that they don't really view themselves as that great. And you're so great. So like I said, there's a turnaround, the butterfly card, the falseness card. They start to realize that they're great too. You see the greatness in them. Like, you know what I mean? The buffalo, not the buffalo card. You don't see them as this vulture. Even if you do, you see why they're the vulture. And you can see that in whatever that is, you still like this person. They have good qualities about them, something. They're great for you. You like them. So they reflect back on themselves and they realize they need to stand up stronger and true. That's why I said they can walk down the street and people will start to notice that this man's got confidence. He must be sleeping with somebody, or he must have met someone new or something. They can see that he's got some confidence about him. And I feel like it's just because you helped him remember how great he is. And I feel like, but he could never fully believe that you like him as much as you do without realizing how great he is again. Do you get what I mean? So he had to transition. So overall, their current thoughts and feelings about you is that you helped this person see their greatness again. You help this person. I won't go so far as to say that this is what it was, but it's kind of like when someone's depressed and you help pull them out. Not because you distracted them and gave them like something to bond to and to pull them out. You help them change their mindset that pulls them out of it themselves. You know what I mean? And now that they're pulled out of that and they realize, yeah, I might be a vulture, but I'm a really great vulture. But I mean, I'm really good. I don't know. So now that they've realized this, they want to be with you. Okay, and like I said, they want to tell you about everything that they've done. Anyone that any the falseness card, they want to reveal any of their many faces to you. It's like the many face God. Yes, he wants to tell you all the different people he's messaged you as. He wants to tell you about these things. I don't know. He's not going to get in a relationship without telling you. So overall, their current thoughts and feelings about you are, if you still want me. And then there's a look back, you do still want them. So now they're like, how do I get to be with them? This person's trying to like actually plan and make moves to be with you. I feel like whatever they need to do, if they needed a different job, did it already. they needed a better car, or they needed a better, like they needed to be able to, they needed their own place. They have it. Or you know what I mean? Like that's their mindset, is to be where they need to be so they could be with you. And I feel like I feel like they're there. They're there, and they just, but now they don't know if you like them. And then I said that there's something that happens. Cupid's arrow. Turns out you do still like them. Something happens that, like destiny. You end up messaging this person, bumping into this person, seeing this person, and they you let them know that you're still interested. It's kind of like when you bump into an ex and you're like, "So are you single?" An ex asking another ex if they're still single means, well, you want to try again? Maybe it means something like this. So you've given this person a direct indicator that you're still interested. So now they're like, it's almost like they want to try, like start over, like not start over, but like they're like, okay, well now that I know that, and now I can do this part of my plan. You know what I mean? Like they have a plan to like not win you back, none of this, but just like get back together with you. Because this is like somebody that has been wanting to get back together with you, but this isn't someone that is going to get back together with you just to break up again. You know what I mean? They don't do on and off, and you're the only person they want to be with. So like, so they want to go on with you and never go off. Oops, my ear. Okay, they want to, yes, they want to be with you. They want to on. There's no on and off relationship with y'all. Y'all are always on. Y'all are always together. It's like y'all married. You might as well be married. This person wants to. This person feels like, you know what I mean. You're the one that they could commit to, and overall, their current thoughts and feelings are about when they're going to do it. It's making me think of like tomorrow, like they're sleeping on it. I'm gonna go to bed and I'm gonna message them tomorrow and I'm gonna ask them out. I'm gonna ask them if they're single. I'm gonna ask them if they want to go on a date. I'm gonna ask them what they're up to. If they're gonna re-break the ice with you and try to like, pursue you again for dating for the long run though. Okay. Either way, I hope you enjoyed and you have a good night. Well, no, it's morning. The sun's not up, but I hope you have a good day.